Daily English context. Asking IT support for help.
I sent the most embarrassing message to my boss yesterday. We were in a huge video meeting, my screen stopped working, and I just typed in the chat, "Help! My computer is dead! Fix it!"
Oh no, George! You actually sent that? That is way too direct. Honestly, when things break, it is so easy to panic and just forget all your polite, professional English.
Welcome to the Daily English Context Podcast. When technology fails, do you freeze up? Today, George and Jessica will teach you how to ask for help politely without sounding rude or panicking.
It was awful. I really needed to call IT support because my email is not working. Well, wasn't working. But I just completely forgot how to explain the problem clearly to them.
Exactly. And calling IT support can be scary if you don't know the right vocabulary. Let's break it down. What exactly happened during your video meeting before you sent that panicked message?
Well, we were talking to a big client, and suddenly my screen started to freeze. I couldn't move my mouse, I couldn't click the microphone. It was just a terrible, awkward picture of my face.
Notice how George uses the word freeze here. We use this when the screen stops moving, but the computer is still on. It is a very natural phrase.
A terrible picture? I am sure it was fine. But yes, when your screen starts to freeze, the best polite phrase is, "I am sorry, my screen is freezing." It softens the problem beautifully.
That sounds so much better than "my computer is dead." And then, right after that, my laptop decided to crash before I could save my work. The whole thing just went completely black.
Oh, that is the worst feeling. When a computer begins to crash, it suddenly stops working and closes everything. Did you lose all of those important notes you were taking for the new project?
Yes, everything was gone. I had to restart my computer and try opening the file again, but it was totally empty. Have you ever had to restart during a live podcast?
Oh, absolutely. Once, my microphone just stopped picking up sound. I had to plug in a completely different cable while we were recording. I was sweating so much under these studio lights.
Wait, you just forgot to connect it to the electricity? So you literally just had to plug in your laptop so the battery doesn't die? Oh, that is actually hilarious, Jessica.
Hey, it happens to the best of us. But let's talk about polite requests. If you tell someone, "plug it in," it sounds like a strict command. How can we make it softer?
Right. Instead of a direct command, I could say, "Could you make sure to plug in the cable?" Using "could you" makes it so much more polite and professional for work.
Perfect example. Adding "could you" or "would you mind" transforms a bossy command into a polite request. This is called softening, and it is a crucial skill for workplace English.
Exactly. So, after your computer died, what happened next? Did you manage to get back into the meeting, or were you just staring at a black screen feeling totally hopeless?
I tried, but then I realized I cannot log in because I forgot my new password. The system just kept rejecting me over and over again. It was a complete disaster.
Oh, getting locked out is so stressful. When you need to log in, you have to enter your exact username and password. If you miss one letter, you are stuck outside the system.
And then, to make things worse, the computer told me I needed to update my software. Why do these machines always want to update exactly when you are in a massive hurry?
Because they know. They can smell your fear, George. But seriously, it is always a good idea to update your phone, so it works better. It fixes all those little hidden bugs.
Maybe. But instead of fixing it, I tried to open the document, but I got an error message. It was just a big red box with a bunch of confusing numbers in it.
An error message is the worst. It is basically the computer saying, nope, not today. If you see one, the best thing to say to the tech team is, I am seeing an unexpected error.
Oh, I like that. I am seeing an unexpected error. It sounds very professional. Much better than my screen has a scary red box on it. I am definitely writing that one down.
Notice how Jessica said, I am seeing, instead of I see. Using the present continuous makes the problem sound temporary and soft, which is a great trick for polite workplace conversations.
Let's role play. I will be the tech worker. Ring, ring. Hello, tech desk. Jessica speaking. How can I help you today? Go ahead, George. Use your new polite phrases.
Hi, Jessica. I was wondering if you could help me. If I open too many programs, my computer will slow down completely. It takes 5 minutes just to open a single web page.
Wow, 5 minutes? When your system starts to slow down like that, it usually means your memory is completely full. Have you tried closing those 50 tabs you always leave open in your browser?
Hey, I need those tabs. They are very important. Anyway, I also cannot send the message right now because I am offline. The Wi-Fi just totally dropped out on me.
Being offline is so frustrating when you work from home. If you are not connected to the internet, you can just tell your boss, apologies, I seem to be having connection issues today.
Apologies, I seem to be having connection issues. That is brilliant. It completely shifts the blame away from me. It is not my fault. It is just a mysterious connection issue.
Exactly. You blame the internet, not yourself. It keeps you sounding professional, capable, and totally calm. So, do you feel a little more confident about talking to the tech team now?
I really do. Next time my screen dies, I won't type "fix it now" in the chat. I will take a deep breath and use these polite, softening phrases we just practiced.
That is the spirit. A little bit of polite vocabulary goes a very long way at work. Okay, let's do a quick recap to make sure these phrases really stick in your memory.
Rapid fire time. Number 1, when your screen stops moving completely, we say it starts to freeze. And if the whole machine suddenly dies and closes everything,
Then it begins to crash. If you need to turn it off and on again, you restart it. And if the battery is dying, you need a cable to plug in your device.
perfect. When you enter your password, you log in. If your software is old, you update it. And if a scary red box pops up on screen, that is an error message.
Yes! If it is not fast enough, it will slow down. If you have no internet, you are offline. And the wonderful people who fix all of this, that is your IT support team.
Awesome job, everyone! So, which polite phrase will you use first? A, I am seeing an error. B, my screen is freezing. Or C, I seem to be offline. Drop your answer in the comments.
Thank you so much for joining us in the studio today. If these tips helped you feel more confident at work, hit that subscribe button for more real-world English. Have a brilliant day.